Hi there and welcome to Stamping Videos. Many of you have requested this waterfall card, so we're going to make that today. It's a really unique card to give to somebody. That one has stamped images on it. Another one I really like to give people is ones with pictures on it of their babies or of your kids or whatever you want to do, and you can also put a message on the inside as well. And it's actually quite easy to make, so let's get started. This is such a great card that I want everybody to be able to make it, so I'm just going to show you a few things you can do if you don't have any fancy tools. If you don't have a scoring blade, you can basically just take the back of a knife and a ruler and just use that as your scoring tool. And it actually makes a really, really good fold, a really good score line. I'm just going to do a very simple stamping on this card because I want to basically just show you how the card is put together rather than the stamping of it. So you're going to have 4 smaller squares and you're going to be stamping on those. And if you're doing photos instead of stamping, this would be your photo that you print out. And you're just going to take the images and you're going to adhere them to the back, to these black squares, to mat them. If you're doing a colored card, these could be different colored squares, or it could be the same color, whatever you want to make with it. Now you're going to take your long piece, and it's going to have 4 score lines on it. So you're just going to mount and fold each of the score lines. And if you have a bone folder, it's best to bone fold it. If you don't, you can actually just use the back of a spoon. That works as well. Now we're going to adhere these pieces on. So what I find is easiest is to have the long piece without the scored lines up here. This piece has the scored lines on it, so there's going to be a square right here. So the first square we're going to do, we're going to put adhesive on the whole square. And you're going to put that at the very bottom. So the next one we're going to want to do is, I'm just going to fold it because it makes it easier to remember. I'm not going to put the glue on here, I'm going to put it on here so that I don't forget and basically put glue on the whole thing, because that's not going to work if you do that. So you just keep kind of going up. And that's it for that part. So now we're going to add the smaller piece. And this piece is going to basically hold this in place. So we don't want to put any glue in the middle of it. We just want something to adhere it to the outside edges. So if you're just doing this for the first time, you can basically just use a stapler and just staple the edges. A lot of people use eyelets, and I'm just going to use brads because I want to do this really quickly. So just going to punch 2 holes in the sides. I'm going to add my brads. Now we only want to adhere this part here. So you don't want to put glue on the whole back of this, you just want it on the very bottom. So you're going to line it up to the bottom edge of this and make sure it's in the middle as well. And then press it down. And then you're basically going to put the tail right through there. And then you can try it out. Wasn't that easy? So now we're just going to adhere it to the front of our card. And you can either punch another eyelet here to put your ribbon through, or I'm just going to take a stapler and some ribbon. And this will just help when people go to pull it, to have something to pull. And then you can also add a message on the inside if you want. You can emboss it in white so they can see it, or you can use a gel pen for your message. And so that's it. That's the waterfall card. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day of stamping.